Her Billionaire Mistake. Billionaire Bachelor, Mountain Cove. Written by Lucy McConnell. Narrated by Liz Crane. Chapter 1. Brooklyn. Just grab the recipe out of the box. I don't need the recipe. Brooklyn scowled at the pan as she mentally ran through the list of ingredients for Moose Tracks fudge. Was it 3 cups of sugar for the fudge base and 2 for the caramel, or the other way around? It's the sugar, chimed in her cousin Crystal, who was carefully hand-dipping orange truffles in dark chocolate. She gets the measurements mixed up every time. For the love! Brooklyn had been making fudge for the sweet shop on Main Street, Eureka Springs, since she and Crystal were 10 years old. She should know this. It's the weather. It's got me all mixed up today. A heavy fog had rolled in off the lake and taken up residence along Main Street like it wanted to shop for a hat or tour the hotel. There hasn't been a fog like this in over a decade. Grandma Julie peered out the small window, her forehead stacked with worry lines. It's a bad omen. It's not a bad omen, Brooklyn scolded. It's a weather pattern, which means I won't be on Beaver Lake for a couple days. She loved taking her paddleboard out on the water in the early morning and watching the sun come up over Billionaire Cove. It was one of the few places she could go that filled her soul. That and the fudge kitchen owned by her grandma. Brooklyn might not be painting masterpieces on ceilings or drawing tears with a violin, but she could make the best fudge on the planet. Others might scoff at calling candy an art form, but she'd just smile and dare them to do better. So far, no one ever had. Mark my words, girls. Something's coming to Eureka Springs, and we'd all best be on the lookout for change. Grandma shook her finger at them before going back to her task of portioning brownie batter into the 3 pans laying on the scarred oak countertop. Brooklyn finally admitted defeat and wiped her hand on her pleated apron before reaching for the ancient tin recipe box her great-great-grandmother had brought across the ocean on a boat from Italy. Most Italian families pass down pasta recipes, but not hers. Her family passed down desserts. As far as family legacies went, she'd pretty much won the jackpot. The recipe box and the fudge shop her great-great-grandmother had started went hand in hand. The shop should have been passed down to Brooklyn and Crystal's moms, but they were both killed in a car accident 15 years ago, along with Crystal's dad. Since Brooklyn's dad had run out on them the year before, Grandma Julie was left with both girls. She was the best grandma on the planet, raising them on equal shares of love.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?